Our story begins, or continues, in Paris. An autumn afternoon. A story based on real facts, with a plot that combines reality with the unaccountable.
May the Lord in his infinite mercy receive you in his glory and grant you eternal rest. In nomine Patris et Filus et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
It's unbelievable. 3 years sharing an apartment with Jean, and he never even had a headache. And all of a sudden, he dies under the noses of the best doctors in Paris.
I'm sure it wasn't a natural death, Frank. I'm convinced of that.
I don't believe in witchcraft, Roger. Everything has an explanation.
I don't believe in witchcraft either. But the doctors that examined Jean only analyzed his body, and I don't believe his problem was there.
Where then? His mind?
Why not? I would like to see those photographs again.
Are you still thinking about that woman?
Yes. Please, Jacqueline, could we see those slides that Jean took?
Oh, sure, of course.
I've gone over those photographs until my eyes ache. You can't be sure it's the silhouette of a woman.
But you can't be sure it isn't either.
Okay. What if we suppose it is a woman? What exactly does it mean?
All the shots are perfect, Frank. However, every time that silhouette shows up, it looks like,
that he photographed a ghost, is that it?
Call it whatever you like.
Come on, Roger, I already told you. I don't believe in witchcraft.
You ready, Roger?
Whenever you are.
Look. Your favorite ghost.
Call it a spirit. More technical.
All you psychiatrists are out of your minds.
Do you have a better explanation?
No, I don't. The camera's in perfect condition, and so are the negatives, too. But you're never going to convince me with all that nonsense.
Would you say that Jean was unbalanced?
No, he wasn't. He was always out on the street all day, working, looking for a story. And on the weekends, he was always in very good company. The women were always quite satisfied.
Until one day he found out in that town, what's it called?
Toledo.
That's it, Toledo. That in that town, a series of very strange phenomena was going on. Drawings that would appear and disappear on the walls of a house. Voices heard in a totally unknown language. even cases of levitation.
We already know that, Roger. Gene packed his gear and took off to Spain in search of a story. And when he got back...
When he got back, he was a different person. Too sullen, shy, hiding from everyone and everything.
There was no way he would talk about his trip. He'd spend all day looking at those photographs.
That's enough. Gene got sick, and now he's dead. And all your guesswork isn't going to bring him back. Leave him in peace.
That's very true. But I still keep wondering, why did Gene die?
I don't know, Roger. I don't know why Gene died.
You must have written some specific cause on his death certificate, right?
Oh, please, Frank.
He had continuous hemorrhages that were impossible to stop. He wouldn't react to any coagulant.
Internal injuries?
No, nothing. Physiologically speaking, his health was perfect, and the best analysts didn't find anything special in his blood. Medically, there's no explanation, Roger.
And his behavior. Didn't you notice anything strange in how he acted?
He just wouldn't cooperate. I think he was convinced that he was gonna die. He would often repeat that he felt empty inside.
Empty?
Lifeless.
Yeah.
Did he mention a trip to Spain?
He would spend all day in bed without saying a word. Totally withdrawn, as if nothing mattered to him.
How strange.
When he arrived here, his body was alive, but he was...
He came back dead, didn't he, Jack? I'm going to Spain, Frank. The secret to Gene's death is there, and I think you should go with me.
I'm not a doctor or a scientist. I can't see how I can help you.
You were Gene's friend. Isn't that enough?
I think it's a useless trip. It's crazy. But I'll go with you. I don't want to feel guilty the rest of my life.
Llegada del vuelo de Cuba 985, procedente de Puerto Rico. DWA announces the arrival of its flight.
Hope you feel at home here. The town's very peaceful and the countryside's very nice. I'll have your bags brought up immediately.
Thanks.
you.
Well, here we are in Toroliu. There don't seem to be many tourists in this town, huh?
Well, there's nowhere to have a good time. Just families loaded down with kids. Country people, eh? The tourists don't even know we exist here.
A friend of ours was here some time ago. His name was Gene. French.
The redhead?
Yes.
Do you remember him?
He came here a couple of times. But, excuse me, I have to take care of these people.
He didn't want to talk about Gene.
Yeah, you're right. Good afternoon. Do you have French newspapers?
They're all Spanish and from yesterday. We get them a day late. We don't get anything else here. Who would want French newspapers here?
Well, the tourists like us.
Tourists. We see one every 10 years.
Well, a friend of ours was here some time ago. He was young, a redhead. Did you see him? Well, do you remember him?
Yes, I do. He used to buy me ice cream.
Go wait for Grandpa. He'll be here soon. Go on.
But he used to buy me strawberry ice cream.
Do as you're told. You know how children are. When they see a stranger.
Did you see him?
He used to buy cigarettes. Oh, well, if you don't want anything else, I have a lot of work to do. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
None of us here like French cognac. We prefer it with more body. But, if you wish, I think I have a bottle of Courvoisier somewhere.
This is just fine.
You like it?
It's good cognac.
And Marcelina, I'm sure that with you we can be quite frank. We're friends of Jean Dupree.
We were.
That's right, Jean's dead. There's no doubt he stayed here because there's no other hotel in town.
Why won't anybody talk about him? What the hell are they hiding?
When we mention his name, the conversation's over.
I'm sorry he's dead. He seemed like a good boy.
We already know that.
What we'd like to know is what happened during his stay here.
Why does everyone clam up when we ask about him?
You know what small towns are like. Foolishness and superstition. Actually, nothing happened. Your friend became friends with Maria. But people say she cast an evil eye on him.
Evil eye?
I don't believe all that garbage. Maria's a strange girl. And your friend seems sick.
You say he seems sick?
Anyone can get sick, you know. Why don't you talk to the town doctor? Maybe he can tell you more about it.
We'll talk to him, but we'd also like to talk to Maria.
That would be difficult. She doesn't live here anymore. She and her father left shortly after your friend. I still have the house to rent.
The house Maria lived in?
We'd like to see that house.
Do you want to rent it?
Maybe. Could we see it?
It's the last house in town, going towards the cemetery. I'll give you the key.
It must be this one.
Or that one.
Wait, why don't we ask? Excuse me, please. We're looking for the house that Maria lived in.
To burn it down?
Why would we do that?
Don't they burn witches?
I don't think that Maria's any witch.
They treated her like she was. Look at those windows. Every pane's broken. They stoned them to pieces. Damn fools.
You seem rather fond of her.
I owe Maria what I love most in this whole world. My son.
We'd like to hear something nice.
I'd given birth 3 times before Maria came to town. And the 3 children were born dead. And then, the last one, the doctor said he was coming just like the others. Maria sat at my side and took my hand in hers. I had the child without any pain. And he's a beautiful child. If it had been a girl, I'd have named her Maria.
What did you expect to find here?
I don't know. Maybe the needle in the haystack.
A useless trip and a town full of reactionaries. If we would have at least found the witch. Let's go before the roof caves in. This house is in total ruins. Tomorrow we'll go back to Paris. I don't know how you ever got me into all this.
First, we'll talk to the doctor. He examined Jean.
What, a town quack? What could he tell us?
I don't know, Frank, but I've got to see him.
Well, did you see the house?
You should fix the roof. It's bound to cave in one of these days.
Could we have a cognac?
Of course. And it's on the house. Rosa, give me a bottle of cognac.
Sure, right away.
Tell me, Marcelino, what's Maria like?
Free, but very strange. Her eyes seem extremely penetrating. No one liked her in this town, truthfully. Her father is a violent and conceited man.
And she's a whore.
That isn't true.
She loves to lead all men on, with a special taste for Frenchmen.
Clarify that for me.
Don't pay attention. Antonio talks too much when he's been drinking.
Didn't your friend tell you? The one who was here this summer. He had a good time with Maria. Believe me.
Don't believe him. Don't believe a word he says. You're just sore because she didn't pay any attention to you. Huh, you, the town stud.
Don't be stupid, Rosa. Anyone is good for Maria. Even a Frenchman.
You're drunk.
You were looking for it, Antonio. I want no fights in my place. You'd better go out and get some fresh air.
Yeah. You can be sure we'll meet again, Frenchie.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't seem to like Maria very much.
It would be best just to forget that topic.
You went too far with her at the dance, at the town fairs. He kissed her and...
And what?
Immediately, Antonio fell to the ground, squirming like an epileptic.
Then they started with all those stupid rumors. People saying that Maria was possessed by some sort of evil power.
Roger, come here a minute, will you? And hurry up.
Excuse me.
Turn the light on, will you? Look at this.
They look like pre-Columbian signs, probably Aztec. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Aztec or whatever, but I assure you that when I took the pictures, none of this was on the walls. Look, Roger, this matter's beginning to worry me.
Did you bring the Polaroid?
Sure.
We'll go back to that house. I think we're faced with a series of parapsychological phenomena that could give us the explanations we need.
Nevertheless, there's nothing there. Can you explain it to me, Roger?
Ultragraphology, no doubt. Symbols that our senses just cannot detect.
More than 500-year-old Aztec symbols. How could they ever get here?
Through the thoughts of the subconscious of a certain person.
Someone that's over 500 years old? Come on, Roger. Give me a better explanation, will you?
There isn't any.
That birth was not mysterious. Maria's presence simply calmed the woman down, and once relaxed, all pain disappeared.
Nevertheless, a childbirth would have been irregular.
That's true. The child's chances of living were almost zero. More coffee?
No, thanks.
That happens at times. Difficult things turn out right without an explanation, and easy things go wrong.
What about Antonio? That sort of epilepsy at the town dance.
Alcohol and extreme nervous tension. It took him a few days to get over it.
And Maria's always present in these cases. Coincidence, Doctor?
Now, what can I say? That the girl has supernatural powers? No, none of that. She just has a very strong personality. That's all. Look, once I was caught in a very violent storm in the midst of a field on my way home from a call. A terrible thunderstorm that stopped suddenly when Maria appeared. Do you think she can also control the weather? Maria is completely different than we are. She's an apprehensive introvert, very sensitive. People are afraid of her because we always look for a scapegoat. With only one person calling her a witch, everyone else just followed. They made her life impossible, believe me.
And now, where's Maria?
Way up, in the mountains. Her father found a job as a forest game warden. No one in the village knows this. I would appreciate your keeping it a secret.
Don't worry.
I miss her a lot. I like to talk a lot, as I'm sure you've noticed, and she knew how to listen to me. And now, gentlemen, please excuse me, but I have a young patient waiting for me. He has a very bad-looking leg. Come back later, and I'll tell you where you can locate Maria.
Thank you, Doctor. You've been very kind. The doctor said we'd find Maria in the forest at the end of the valley.
All this is absurd. Symbols that appear and voices recorded without our hearing them. A girl that calms a storm and aids a child's birth with the simple touch of her hands.
And provokes an epileptic attack on a guy that went too far with her. All of that has a scientific name, Frank. Parapsychology. Powers of the mind unknown to us.
If I try to publish all that, I'll get fired from the paper. You know what I think, Roger? That it's mass hysteria. And she is just taking advantage of it.
In the mountains, electrical storms are normal, even if the sky is clear. Take it easy.
That must be the cabin. We've still got time to turn around and get out of here, you know. Don't shoot! We're friends!
We don't have any friends. Get out of here.
We want to talk to Maria, that's all.
I won't give you a second chance, so get in the Jeep and get out.
Let's go. That's enough. Get up. Now that's no way to receive visitors. Why did you shoot at us?
Why can't you leave us alone? I'm fed up with a whole lot of you.
But you don't even know us, though.
You've come from town, and that's enough. They threw us out. What more do you want?
Talk to Marie, as we said before.
Father. What's going on, Father? What do they want from us? Who are they?
My friend Frank is a reporter. My name is Roger. I'm a psychiatrist. We just want to talk to you, that's all.
And we never throw stones at the windows of people's houses, even if we're shot at.
What do you want to talk to me about?
About Jean Dupree. He was a friend of ours.
We have something for you. From Dr. Marin.
I see he took my brooch to be fixed. Are you friends of the doctor?
He told us where we could find you.
Say, would you like some coffee?
Why not?
How is the doctor?
He misses you a lot.
I miss him too.
For your hospitality. Please accept it. Life's getting very difficult these days.
In any case, the sooner you get out of here, the better for all of us.
I hope you like tea. I pick it myself here in the mountains.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry about Gene. He was a very nice young man.
Do you think he was in love with you?
I never gave him reason to be.
He tried to get out of hand. And Maria had to calm him down a bit.
Father.
And I didn't bust his head because she wouldn't let me. Why don't you tell him the truth? Your friend was a scoundrel. I'm glad he got out of town, because if he not...
He was used to certain things that I wasn't. That I never.
Pardon. I'm sorry I even mentioned it.
Maria, get some glasses, will you?
It's no good for you, Father. The doctor told you that.
The hell with the doctor. Want some?
No, thank you.
No.
It's cold in the mountains.
We'll continue talking tomorrow. Coming, Frank?
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm off for supplies. If you'd loan me the Jeep, it'd save me a couple of hours walking.
Well, here you are.
Thanks.
I thought you wanted nothing to do with Tolo Rio.
I wouldn't go there even if they dragged me. I go to another town on the other side of the mountains.
You'll have to fill the tank before you return, or you may have to push it all the way back here.
I will. Don't worry, I'll be back way before noon.
Well, you traded it for his daughter, huh?
Where's Maria? She's not in the cabin.
She's right here. Mwah! Venus taking a bath, and without a bikini. I'll give you a few enlargements, man.
You wouldn't have dared.
You wanna bet?
Good morning.
I didn't think you'd be up so early.
I like to take walks whenever I can. This place is great.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever feel lonely here when no one else around?
No, I'm quite used to living here on the mountain. I was born here. You live in Paris?
Yes.
What's it like?
Very sad at times when it rains and the streets are empty.
Gene talked a lot about Paris. He said it was a happy city.
Gene was happy before he came to Spain. What happened, Maria?
He wanted me to go with him.
And you felt nothing for Gene?
He was very nice.
Nothing else?
I was very afraid for him. Understand?
No. Why afraid?
He wanted to make love to me.
You are very pretty.
And now he's dead. I knew something bad would happen to him. The people are right. I seem to be possessed.
Maria, wait!
They're veiled. I'm a professional, Roger. I made no mistake. Can you explain it to me? Huh?
I think so.
Good.
There are forces here that we are not all aware of, that are way beyond our knowledge. Forces that are capable of reproducing Aztec ideograms, capable of recording voices on a tape, and even capable of causing someone's death.
Are you saying she killed Jean?
Those forces are let loose in Maria when she's in danger, even if she doesn't know it.
Oh, that's the most incredible thing I've ever heard. Forgive me, Roger, but I just can't believe it.
Jean tried to go too far with her, just like the guy at the dance. It's like a self-defense system created by the subconscious mind.
Do you really believe what you're saying?
Try to do something to her. You could even convince yourself.
I think I have the evidence here.
Nice song. Where did you learn it?
Who knows? At times I seem to find myself singing it.
You mean you've never heard it before?
No.
Maybe your father.
No, no one taught it to me that I can remember. But nevertheless,
Nevertheless?
I seem to have learned it thousands of years ago.
You don't look that old.
Huh. At times I'm under the impression that I've already lived many years ago. My father says, I think too much. He's right. I'm not like any of the other girls.
You're much too lonely. That's all.
Do you have music on tape?
No, but there's something I want you to hear.
Mhm. Where return death, my fault. It's my voice.
Are you sure, Maria?
Play it again. I've got to hear it again. Where return death, my fault. Everybody's right. I'm possessed. I'm possessed. Oh.
Don't think it's easy for me. I'm still quite strong. And even a man of my age needs certain things every once in a while.
Women, for example, huh?
What about you? Don't you like women?
Oh, I can't live without them. And then, why are you hiding in the mountains?
For her. Wherever we go, sooner or later, we always have serious problems. And don't ask any more questions. I don't like people stick their nose in my affairs. It's gonna rain. Help me get the wood in. It only makes smoke if it gets wet.
Over there. Those are the ruins of a church. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, the last time it rained for 3 whole days.
Well, they'll have to come rescue us. I'll light a fire before we freeze to death.
Whew. I think it'd be better if we went back.
The way it's raining out? Let me play Boy Scout. I love an open fire.
It scares me to death. At times there's a fire in my dreams. They're terrible, horrible. I dream I'm in the middle of a great fire. The smoke chokes me, and I burn to death.
We all have nightmares at times.
Once, when I woke up, I had a bad burn on my leg. And I still have the scar. Look. No, it's impossible.
Maria!
Go on, play. Don't be afraid to play. You'll see you're playing with a professional. You'll see. 1, 2, And 3. You've lost again, my friend. I once met one that could handle a regiment. What an ass she had. Her only defect was that she wanted to marry me.
Did you hear that?
Huh?
The door. And the footsteps on the stairs.
Nah, I didn't hear anything. You must be drunk, kid. Haven't you ever seen a drenched girl?
Roger, do you think I'm drunk?
You don't look it.
You want to tell me what's happened? Tell me. You know exactly what I mean. Between you and that guy.
Nothing's happened. And much less what you're thinking. Now go away. I'm changing.
If you think that I'm going to let anyone under my very nose.
Get out of here. You're drunk.
Maria. Listen, Maria. I understand that girls of your age need certain things. But you and I, Maria, we don't need anything to be happy. You know what?
Get out. You're drunk. You don't know what you're saying.
Maria.
Leave me alone. Get away. Go.
Don't scream.
Let me go, please. Please, Dad. You don't know what you're doing. Dad, please.
Don't scream.
Oh, help. Dad, please don't. Dad. Oh.
That was upstairs. Maria, what's happening in there?
Open the door. Maria, what's going on? Maria! My God. What's happened here?
Maria!
Come on.
What happened, Maria?
Come on.
Calm down. Maria, what happened?
He tried to rape me.
But he's your father.
He was going to rape me.
And all this?
I don't know what happened, Roger. Everything started to move. Even the closet. It was horrible. What's really going on here, Roger? I'm scared.
Now, you must try to pull yourself together. I'll stay with you to help you.
Don't leave me. Please. I'm afraid. Don't leave me. I'm afraid.
Last night I was drunk.
Not so drunk to forget she was your daughter.
Maria's not my daughter. I'm telling you the truth. She's not my daughter. Her mother used to work in a traveling circus. I took them with me. Maria was very young then, 2 or 3 years old. She taught her to call me father. We were always moving around. I'd sell things, fairs. I had a fan. Things weren't going too bad.
What happened to her mother?
She left.
She left?
She just disappeared with all the damn money we'd saved. Then I had to sell the van. I needed another sort of life to take care of Maria. You won't tell her any of this. You hear? I'm the only one she's got left.
Maybe she doesn't want to stay with you after what happened.
No, we talked it over this morning. She knows I was drunk. No, that will never ever happen again.
You know that very strange things happened with Maria. She needs special attention and care you can't give her. Medical care, of course.
You mean I should lock her up in a nut house?
Of course I don't. But Maria needs to live someplace civilized where a specialist can take care of her.
Maria's fine with me. I'll make sure she has everything she needs.
I'm sorry, but we think differently.
In any case, you're not the one who should decide.
I agree with you on that. I'll talk to Maria and let her make the decision.
No one asked you for your damn opinion. I should have shot you in the head when I saw you for the first time.
Frank, give me a hand.
Don't touch me, leave me alone!
Give me a towel and hurry. Has this ever happened before?
No!
What's happened to him?
I don't know. I think we need to call a doctor.
No!
He has a fever.
What can we do?
Let him relax. His pulse is weak. Come on.
Roger. The same as Jean, right?
I'd say so.
What can we do?
Let's go outside.
Father. Father. Oh, tell me, what's the matter?
Don't worry, Maria. Oh.
What's the matter? Tell me.
I won't let them take you away.
What are you talking about? Calm down.
They want to lock you up with a bunch of doctors. I'll brush your heads in.
Calm down.
It's not your fault. What's happening? It's not your fault. What's happening here, Maria? No. Maria, it's not your fault.
No!
Maria! Stay with Gabriel. Something's wrong with her.
They want to lock you up with a bunch of doctors. They want to lock you up. They want to lock you up. They say you're crazy. They say you're crazy. They want to lock you up. They want to lock you up. Lock you up. Lock you up. Lock you up. Lock you up.
Maria! Maria.
Oh, I don't want to be locked up, Roger. Please, help me. Oh, my God. Please, help me.
No one's gonna lock you up, Maria. I promise you. You have to trust me. I'll end this nightmare.
What's wrong with me, Roger? What's happening to me?
The answer is inside you. We'll find it. And when we do find it, and only then, all your problems will be over. Believe me.
Maria, finally.
Who are you? What do you want?
I've been looking for you for 3 days in the mountains.
I don't know you.
We're from Toulouse. I've come for you to cure my son. The doctor says they have to amputate his leg. I won't let them do that. I know you can cure him.
But I can't cure your son. Who told you I could do that?
Matilde. She had a child because you helped her.
I didn't do anything. I was just there during the birth.
I'm a doctor. Let me look at your son.
Come on. You can cure him if you want to.
Oh, it hurts a lot.
It's only for a minute, son.
Oh.
Gangrene. The doctors weren't mistaken. It must be amputated if we want to save his life. He has to be taken to a hospital right away.
No, they won't cut my son's leg off. She'll cure him.
They can only operate in a hospital. I'll take you in the Jeep.
Don't touch him. We won't go to a hospital.
I can't help your son. You must do what he says.
If you don't do it, I'll kill all of you.
I don't want my leg cut off.
You have to go to a hospital. The doctors will cure you, you know?
I don't want my leg cut off. It hurts a lot. Please, help.
You mustn't be afraid. The doctors will cure you.
No, impossible.
Thank you, my God. Oh, thank you, oh my God. Thank you.
Just relax. Simply try not to think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right here with you. Nothing bad's gonna happen. If you're not gonna be still, you'd better leave. Could I have the medallion? Now look at it. with all your strength. That's it. You're sleepy, Maria. Very sleepy. Very sleepy. Your eyes are closing, and you're going to sleep. A deep and calm sleep. You're now asleep with no fear, with no fear. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What's going through your mind? We can hear you, but we can't understand what you're saying.
I'm Maria of Montezuma, daughter of the sun. We were happy people until those warriors invaded our country. They destroyed everything in their path and pursued us like we were wild animals. We fought for our survival and tried to keep them from reaching Mexico, the heart of our empire. But they knew more about the art of war than we did. They were strong and ambitious, and all of our efforts were in vain. What happened?
We've traveled back in time. Do you like history, Maria?
I've never had a book in my hands before. Oh, I feel so exhausted.
You should rest a while. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yes.
This is a useless trip. We should get back to Paris immediately. Gabriel is worse, and then there's that scar on your face.
The only way to help Gabriel is to overcome the evil force that possesses Maria. And we can only do it by killing the princess of Moctezuma.
How can you kill someone who's been dead for over 500 years?
Removing the princess's personality from Maria's subconscious mind. There's no other solution. Hurry up, Frank. He's losing a lot of blood again. Bring the doctor even if you have to force him. And above all, don't forget the transfusion kit, plasma, and coagulants. When we stop the hemorrhage, we'll take him to a hospital.
Father. Father. Why can't I cure the child and not him?
That doesn't depend on your will, Maria. Something in your subconscious is hostile to your father.
But why?
Maybe for what happened.
Father. Father.
Get away from me, you witch!
Gabriel.
You're possessed by the devil.
Calm down.
I should have let them burn you alive. Let them stone you to death.
Gabriel, take it easy. You're in no condition now.
Leave me alone. I don't need any help from you.
Calm down.
Only by killing you will I be free of this anguish.
He didn't want to hurt you. He's just delirious.
But he's right. Everything that's happening isn't my fault.
Don't torture yourself. You can't do anything about it. Just relax. Look into my eyes and think that nothing bad will happen as long as I'm with you. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I'm here with you, Maria. Just relax. That's it. Keep your eyes focused on mine. You're becoming sleepy. Very sleepy. Very sleepy. You feel like sleeping. You feel like sleeping. You're going to sleep, Maria. Sleep. 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 Now again, you're the princess of Moctezuma. You're fighting off those men.
No. Our desperate resistance was useless. Our best men were being dispersed. And I, myself, was taken prisoner. Although they never knew that I was the great Moctezuma's daughter. I tried to escape more than once.
damn witch! I'm gonna burn her alive. That damn witch. Burn her alive. Damn you, it's your fault.
Hold
I'm
it,
gonna
Gabriel.
burn her
Take it
alive.
easy. Come on, take it easy. Calm down, Gabriel.
I'll make ashes out of both of you.
Come on, calm down. Take it easy. That's it, Gabriel. Take it easy.
Now, I'm gonna burn you, witch. Burn you. Damn witch. Daughter of Satan. Burn to death. You're gonna die burning. You're gonna burn to death. You're gonna burn. 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 Burn.
My father sent his best warriors to rescue me, without knowing I had given my heart to an enemy of my people. I didn't want to sacrifice more lives for my freedom, but it would have been better to have died in that purifying fire.
I fall.
What could have happened? Come on, hurry.
Oh, my God. What happened?
Gabriel, I couldn't help it. She was like crazy.
And Maria?
Come on, inside. It's Gabriel.
Where's Maria? No, that's impossible.
She's dead. And without a single burn.
Hey, your cheek, Roger. Huh? The scar's disappeared. If it weren't for the photographs and that recording, I'd think the whole thing was just a nightmare.
I only wish it were a nightmare. I only wish I could forget it. But there's the proof that it was all real.
Yes, precisely.
Let me see.
The images have disappeared. Like they never existed at all. Gimme.
Nothing.
Gentlemen? Would you like some coffee, gentlemen?